Well, maybe I'll start off today with a little form alteration showing you guys exactly what we need to do on this to get this right. What I got here is the bare form that I'm going to do the Cujo mount on. This is going to be altered with clay and everything. But what I'm doing is I'm going to drop the jaw on this piece to make sure that I have an open mouth. Now the thing about dropping the jaw is a lot of people would take the form and cut it right about here. But you do not want to do that. You want to cut the lower jaw and make a mark all the way around. Right? And that's where the jaw ends, right? But if you look at a coyote head, like this is a coyote skull, right? You look at a regular animal's mouth, the way it's positioned, the jaw drops from way back here. So the jaw is going to drop from way back here, not up here. So a lot of people do that. Some of the taxidermists will cut the jaw right here and drop it down. It looks like it's broken. It actually comes back to here. So what you have to do is extend your line right here on both sides and come up with probably about the best proportionate form possible. Let me see if I got that measure right. Yep, about right there. So what then you do, take a knife, go in here and just start. You don't have to worry about messing up. Just take a knife and start cutting the foam. You can actually put foam in here and make it better. Because you're going to have to fill some where you cut it. So I usually tuck it up in the top part right here and just cut along the inside of the jaw. That way I can kind of hollow out right here where I want it to go. Because this is the portion that you want to have to tuck. Now I'm probably going to have to put clay on here and overlap that a little bit more with St. Bernard head. But what I'm doing is just cutting a line here so it doesn't break. And once you get that, you can take a larger knife and just cut right back here where you need to go. I used to have a saw, but I don't know what happened to that saw. I can't find it at the moment. Used to have a cutting saw. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this and making a line right up on the jaw. Pushing that in. Pretty much all the way through the form. As much as I can anyway. So I'm cut this right here. And just try to make a direct line to that as possible. And try to go all the way through. I do want the shape of the bottom jaw to be like this because I need the shape without having to shape it to fit the teeth that I cast, the jaw sets. So I could do a smaller knife on the front, but I don't have a smaller knife for it. There we go. Take this blade and just stick it in here. Okay, and we're going to go up under the jaw right here and just cut a direct line from one side to the other. I'll just take that whole thing out right here. Doesn't have to be neat, you just need to be precise. That's it, just about proportional. One minute. When was the last time you did this shit, buddy? You know what? Fuck it. I've got a sawzall. Hang on. Yes, I'm going to use a sawzall. It's easier and cheaper. Let me get my sawzall. Woohoo! I like my power tools. I like the power tools and the knife. Unplug that for a minute. Blade didn't go in there. Should cut all the way through. Son of a bitch. bit neater than most taxidermists when I do this, because I like to have mine as about as proportionally correct as possible. God damn it. So, there we go. Just cut that lower jaw off. Now what I'm going to do with this, take this, hollow this out, and you can drop it down. Of course you got to fill in, son of a bitch. Let me get a napkin real quick. I got them stab in my hand. Woohoo! Stabbing myself with a knife. Ah! That's not good. Look, it's fine fan back in. Get this hand drying again. That hand roll going again. Now when that jaw set, the lower jaw set, true, and I'll make a casting, I can hollow this out and put that jaw set in there the way it'll fit. So I'll cut this loose to be able to hollow it out, and then I can turn around and mold and cast this portion with the teeth in it, already in it. Or I can inlay and do it as casting, and that way I can set it in different poses. I can have it like all the way open like this, or I can have it just partially open like this. I want to do one where there's a snarl, so I've got to do muscle definition in the jaws where it looks like he's snarling. And of course the upper part, you want to hollow out the upper portion to be able to put the upper teeth in. I'll show you real quick what that'll look like. You want the casting. Where did they go? Where did I put them? Oh, they're in the front room. Hang on. Okay, here's the casting. Now the upper teeth are going to fit in here like this. I've got to hollow this out to get those teeth to fit in there. Oh, mercy. And where's my little knife? I just took my little knife somewhere. I don't know where it is. A little knife, where is it? I just had it. Oh, son of a gun. Losing stuff. I don't know where things are. Hang on, I set things down and I pick stuff up and don't know where anything is. Where did it go? Ah, tucked up under here. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is come along this front part right here. and just groove in here a little bit. Hollow this out a bit. It'll be about a perfect fit. I'm going to get a scraper and scrape some of this stuff out. Oh my God. Scraping tool, scraping tool, scraping tool, scraping tool. I got some sculpting tools here somewhere. Where are my damn sculpting tools? Get a loop tool out of here, big loop tool. Just scrape some of this out. Okay, you have enough proportionate to scrape it out. You can put the jaw set in there. I have to cut this a little bit, but proportionally it will fit right there. And the thing is, it's not fitting very well. But I know I've got it proportionally sized right. Same thing for the underjaw, just scrape out the foam in here. Just scrape all that out. I don't have a lower jaw cast yet because it's not cured in the mold yet. But you get the idea from this. I'm doing the shaping of the mouth and that type of thing. So now you can see, even if I do it, open it, like so, I've shaped the jaw where the mouth can be open to a degree, like so. Now, the whole thing that's going to make this thing better is all the clay sculpting that goes over it. And let me do that real quick. I'll show you guys what I'm setting up in here. Let me take you in here real quick to the other side. I'll put you guys over here. I've got my taxidermy sand here. What I have to do is put this form on here with screwdrivers. I can mount that on there real quick. I'm going to do that. Just a second. Let me get a screwdriver, some screws, long screws, and whatchamacallit. Gotta plug in my screwdriver. I should be doing this in another room, but I'll probably mount it up and move it in there. Right over here, so I can do this. Make sure all these screws fit in this hole to hold it. You gotta go get one more different screw. Be right back. Oh, mercy. Okay. So get the bear mounted. At least 3 screws on here. Alright. So you gotta have this mount propped up to be able to get it on. Because this is not a one-man job, usually it's 2-man. But if you don't have hands and in the shop to help like I do, make do with what you can. Son of a bitch. And that's one. Let's see if we can get two. This thing wants to fall over. Get standing up about straight. It's not working. A bit. I'm going to get mad here in about half a second, and I'm going to throw this thing across the motherfucking room. I swear to God. Swear to God, if you don't stop with your bullshit, I'm going to get mad. And I will throw this thing across the room. Throw this thing across the room. I swear to God. Swear to God, I'm going to throw it across the room. Get the timing stand. Screw doesn't want to come loose now. Son of a bitch, get loose of this shit, will you? Want to mount it higher where it stands up better and I can look at it directly head on. That's what I'm trying to do. Get this plate mounted, I can look at it directly head on. But it doesn't want to do that. It wants to play some ball. Son of a bitch. Put this goddamn thing down. And hold it down. Find the hole. Thread it through the hole, bite it into the foam. Here we go. Just fucking get me to hand on this. Well, you need two hands in a fucking shop. Brian Minnick, where the hell are you? You're supposed to be down here helping me. Brian Minnick, get your ass down here in North Carolina and help me, boy. I swear to God. Like I said, this thing doesn't want to play nice. These big forms, you definitely need two hands with this shit. And my wife doesn't want to help because I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Fucking get the hell off of that, you son of a bitch. Get a bag wrapped up on the fucking thing. Alright, this is it. This is it. I swear to God, I'm throwing this thing in the fucking across the room. Yeah, I've had it. I've had it with this shit. Fucking had it with this shit. I'm telling you. And then wants to move around on me and look stupid and embarrass me and all that shit. Now, fucking get in there and fucking hold the position you're supposed to hold. Shit. Ugh. What's the flavor having? Alright. Goddamn dinosaur form better than I can this fucking bear form. That's for damn sure. And then it doesn't want to stay mounted. That's the whole thing. It wants to fall off. The screw's just gonna pop right out. So you know what? I gotta go get bigger screws. Hang on just a second. It's quickly turning into a shit show. And nothing fucking wants to work. This form is heavy. It's foam, but it's heavy. It wants to turn into a goddamn shit show around here. Me, come on, where the hell is this thing at? Giant screws and shit. shit that I have, and nothing much of it stuff in the giant goddamn screws. There we go. Alright. Well, you need more than these rod screws, I'll tell you that much. Motherfuckers. All right. Don't normally cuss until I start getting frustrated and aggravated, and that's what's going on here. One of the hardest things about doing this single-handedly mounting a heavy form on a bracket and getting it to stabilize where it'll stay. One more. One more. Whew. Now the trick is, not only get the son of a bitch to stay up, but to also pull it in, of course, flush up against the thing. And for that, I need to get the fuck out of my way and quit fucking with me and do this shit. I'll unloosen the back plate here and jam this shit on here, otherwise it's going to be too heavy to fucking hold up. Okay. See, it's gonna be too heavy to hold up. I ain't got the fucking right screws. Can't mount the damn thing onto here. That's why they put these rods in the bottom of this thing. So you can do it. Oh shit, need something to stabilize the bottom. Fucking hell. Okay, got it. And as usual, it's a sweaty mess. Holy crap. So if I'm lucky, I get this thing mounted on the stand. If I'm lucky. It stays up and it holds up and I can work with it. But, as luck would have it, I don't think it will, to be brutally honest. Because knowing my luck with everything, it doesn't work that way. Damn son of a bitch, why don't you stay on there? Don't want to stay on. Okay. So this is going to get cut short because this fucking thing doesn't want to do what the fuck it's supposed to, and I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Already I'm sick of it. I'm going to have to mount this off of the mounting stand. I'm going to have to work on that on the table, doing this shit upright because the fucking gear stand doesn't want to work. I need goddamn screws one. Elevate. I can get a deer stand like that on here, no problem. I can get a fucking dinosaur on here, no problem. It wants to fuck around and not do its job. I fucking cut my hands and shit. Anyway, I'll figure this out. I'll go to the hardware store, getting some mounting bolts or something like that, get something bigger and better. We'll get back to it a little bit later on. Sorry about that. Didn't work out the way we wanted.